Here now, Adam Andrzejewski. He's the founder and CEO of OpenTheBooks.com. So we just got started on this earmark request for this budget. I mean, we're not even a quarter way through, and this is the garbage that we found. They try to hide it from us, don't they? And then they scratch their heads and wonder why inflation's at like 10%.
Well, bringing back earmarks, Jesse, was the equivalent of providing open bar for a bunch of alcoholics on our dime.
Right.
In the 2024 spending bills that will eventually be debated this fall, incredibly, the top 63 earmarkers in the House are all Republicans. You don't hit a Democrat till the 64th earmarker.
Wow.
In the Senate, it's much the same. 8 out of 10 of the top earmarkers in the Senate are Republicans, led by U.S. Senator Susan Collins. They've earmarked nearly $600 million for the state of Maine, her home state. It's 42nd in population, and it's the #1 state receiving the most earmarks in the spending bills that will be debated this fall.
So is this ever going to change? You don't have McCarthy in there anymore. Is this ever going to change, no matter who's speaker?
Well, Republicans, they need to get serious. They need to cut spending, and cut spending, especially the waste. And people can debate the merits of earmarks, but here's the fact. Every single dime, Jesse, is borrowed against our national debt. So local projects of merit, they should be funded locally, not with our federal tax dollar.
So do you think a $3 million playground has merit? I mean, honestly. Because I could put a tire swing up and maybe a little jungle gym. We priced it out. $3 million. Is it made of gold?
See, that's the thing. That project would never get funded locally because it's a pork barrel wasteful spending project. But they're borrowing it off against the federal taxpayer and against our national debt. Here's some quick examples of more earmarks in that year-end spending bill. $1 million for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. $2 million for the Great Wax and Blacks Museum in Baltimore, where the member who got the earmark got his own wax statue 6 months previously. It was $3.6 million for the Michelle Obama Trail down in Georgia, and it was $5 million for the Hip Hop Museum from Senator Schumer right there in New York.
All right, so listen, if you have a rock and roll museum that can't raise $1 million, and you got, who do you have in there? You got Led Zeppelin, you got the Stones. You don't think any of those guys could pony up a couple dollars for $1 million? Or hip hop? You know, Run DMC can't throw down 50. LL can't throw down a 50. I mean, you can't raise that kind of money like by the guys that are in the Hall of Fame?
Exactly. Look, here's how it works. In the Senate, you had the retiring U.S. Senator Patrick Leahy. He was the chairman of Appropriations. He earmarks $30 million into the University of Vermont. Once he retires this spring, they rename the Honors College where the earmark went after him. He did it again, $34 million on an earmark into the Burlington International Airport. And this spring, they renamed the airport after him.
The whole state's going to be named Leahy. They shouldn't even call it Vermont, right? They just New Hampshire and then Leahy right there. All right, well, we're going to keep tracking this. I mean, Pelosi, $5 million for an elevator? I mean, take the stairs. I mean, how high could this thing go? It's a train station. It's not a monorail. Thank you very much.
Thank you.